All right, so what I have here is a combination of these three colors, the green, the blue, and the red. I mix them together. That's my dark. And that dark I'm using right now in this wave to create a further illusion of depth. See how dark that is compared to the darks existing so far? It's a little darker. So I'm punching the depth even further, and I'm taking a bristle brush. I painted in a lot of this. Some of it I've gone over it already, but look at how I'm softening it with this bristle brush. This softening technique is what I do a lot. That's how my paintings have a kind of a no edge, no brush lines. It's all very smooth, and that's my particular style. And you can decide to leave a lot of brush strokes if you want. That's just a personal choice as an artist. But what I'm doing here is I'm creating depth here without any brush strokes. And what I'm doing is softening the darkest areas that I've just applied with this dark mixture into the areas that are gonna form more depth than I already have, which is creating the darker shadows. So here I am taking the darker shadows, I'm just softening them, blending. See how I'm just blending this darkness in? Taking the dark areas that I just painted in these dark areas right here, look at. I just painted all these dark areas, and now I'm gonna soften it a bit and bring that dark area up into this area to create the soft blending of the shadows. So now I'm getting rid of all the edges. There isn't gonna be any sharp, dark edges here. I don't like having the sharp, dark edges in this painting. I wanna create the illusion of it being very, very real, super photorealistic. And so the way to do that, one of the ways to do that, to create a lot of contrast and get rid of all your edges, because in life there are no sharp, dark edges on the ocean. All the edges blend. There's darker, like this edge right here, that's probably the darkest edge, where the sunlight is hitting this wave and it's creating a shadow. That's gonna be fairly dark on this side, but on this side, it's gonna soften up. So all these little edges right here, like see how it's got edges all around it? I wanna soften that up. I wanna soften all these edges so there's no place where I have painted a dark shadow where there isn't a blended edge like this. So now I'm taking this bristle brush. Again, I use these bristle brushes all the time. They're a great tool. They're cheap. You just buy them at Michael's, 10 of them for whatever, 20 bucks. So I'm taking all these dark areas, I'm getting rid of all the edges. All right, keep painting.